Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB Network is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Mets and the Seattle Mariners. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Dyson's there. 1 out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Harold, what's the key to a road victory for them in this one?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Cano has it on to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Here it comes. 1-0. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
From the stretch. And this one gets away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
That's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Another hit in the inning. The second runner on base now.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Inside. Looked like it might have been the sinker, and that'll clear the sinuses out.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on. He's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there. Hey, number 3-hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
So he sets him down swinging. Nelson Cruz is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this one gets away. A throw to the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. And the catch out there made by Wright for out number 2. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
David Wright.
Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Now pitch swung on and missed as they get ahead of Wright now 0-2.
Now that's actually a pretty good pitch right there. I know he swung through the fastball and he's got some power, but the location is what I like. It was up away just enough and tempting enough for him to swing at.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at first base at Yonder Alonso. When I watch him pick a ball in the dirt, it reminds me when, one, he was a catcher, but two, his brother-in-law's Manny. Child, imagine the workouts they have in the offseason.
Into the windup and the pitch. As Drupal Cabrera comes on with one away as he looks at a ball, it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Cano ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought.
In now, Jose Reyes. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker, it's strike 1. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
He is throwing the ball well. He's rewriting the last name on the back of those jerseys. UGLY. Those swings are ugly.
Haniger in pursuit. He can't get to it. This one's down.
He gives up a single there, but he's retired 5 in a row. Man, he looks sharp to me.
7.
Stepping in now, number 22. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set and the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Dyson moving in. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Haniger. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Mitch Haniger.
First pitch on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Yonder Alonso.
First baseman. Yonder
First offering
Alonso.
on its way. And he takes ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting 7th. Catcher Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 miles an hour is tough to catch up.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Oh, and he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. At the plate, number 1. And he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 1.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Got him to go down swinging there. Number 1 goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Brandon Nimmo will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So add. Stepping in, Gerard Dyson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. Everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
Swing and a miss. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 1 trying to get there. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Shortstop Gene.
Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is,
Here's Robbie Cano now. As he rips it on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Up next,
well, that's good hitting. 0-0.
Standing in now, Nelson Cruz. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Cruz awaits the 1-0. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A man on third with 2 down. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Conforto on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Michael Conforto.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Michael Conforto goes quietly leading off the 4th.
Cespedes.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gamble racing back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Striding in once again, David Wright comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman. As dribble.
Here comes
Cabrera.
the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 1-0 Mets. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Hit hard to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Seager rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score all the way from first. Well, that didn't take long to get a run on the board this inning.
Yeah, they made it look easy, didn't they? Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then wham, the triple chases him home.
Yonder Alonso stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
Here now is Mike Zunino.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Conforto over to his right. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Ben Gamble. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
And he misses there. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Darno has it, but no chance to recover. Gamble is on at first after the strikeout. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Here's Gerard Dyson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. From the stretch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Number 1 into shallow left, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Reyes. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy. Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Haniger is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now.
22.
Number 22. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Pitch on the way. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Well, you find yourself down 0-2, and the last swing you take is a bad swing. It doesn't give you a lot of confidence as a hitter, that's for sure.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson's there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Halfway. Gene Segura standing in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The shortstop.
Into the windup
Gene
and the pitch.
Segura.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Number 22 will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The batter, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now batting, but designated
Digging in
hitter,
once again, Nelson Cruz. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Slapped hard the opposite way. Conforto is right there as he takes it for the second out.
third baseman, number 15, Kyle Seager.
Ready for another. Another shot now. Kyle Seager. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Waiting on it is Nimmo, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle. We've played 5. Ready for another chance. Number 1.
off with a
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 1.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
center fielder, number 9.
And here's the former
Brandon
first-round draft
Nimmo.
choice, Brandon Nimmo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Dribbled to the right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 30.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Leading off for the Mariners.
First delivery
Right
to him on the
fielder,
way.
Mitch Haniger.
And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Drilled to the right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities. And here's another one after.
Into the box, Mike Zunino, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. On its way is pitch number 75. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Ben Gamel. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Yoenis Cespedes comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Cespedes.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Yoenis Cespedes goes down for the 1st out in the 7th inning. David Wright is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate. Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
13,
Here now is
baseman,
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Asdrubal
Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. 2 out, nobody on. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Mets go ready for another shot now. Gerard Dyson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Gerard Dyson.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. This is flared out towards second, but right to Cabrera, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Grounded to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Darno is under it, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Jose Reyes. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Designated hitter, Jose Reyes.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. 2-0 home to Reyes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Here it is on 3-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now
digging in once again, number 22. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. There's Segura. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Travis.
Digging in,
Darno.
Travis Darno. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. Your
Jerry
attention, please.
Familia is on
Now
to pitch
pitching
out of the
for New York.
bullpen.
Number 27, Jerry Familia.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Here it comes, 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes racing back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, strike two. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 1 run, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. To first. The tag, and he is out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding into the box, Mitch Haniger. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go. At the plate, number 1. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Number 1.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. Those balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys?
Into the box now, Michael Conforto, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Cano for 1. Back to first, a double play, and we stay tied heading to the bottom of the ninth. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Yonder Alonso. Lifetime against Familia. He's 1 for 2. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And it's a base hit, so there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he's going to make it. The winning run at third with nobody out.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout.
Here now is Mike Zunino. as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. The 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he'll look at a called third strike, and that winning run will hold at third with one big out on the scoreboard.
The batter.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And he might very well get 4 wide ones here to try to set up a double play ball that could still get him out of here tied.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't let him put the ball in play.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the Mariners are going to walk home as winners.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant pitching, and he really...
Daytime baseball coming at you on MLB Network from Petco Park in San Diego. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Clayton Richard, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
Here's D. Gordon now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Miami, second baseman, number 9.
And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1, and we are underway downtown. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot is right there, one down. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Martin Prado now for his career in this matchup. 7 hits in 20 at-bats. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Hedges has it, and he makes the throw to first. Prado is retired, 2 down now.
Batting third, center fielder.
In is Christian Yelich. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back to him, and up. That's off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Giancarlo Stanton now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hey now. MLB Network baseball from the Emerald State. Safeco Field in Seattle. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Mets and the Seattle Mariners. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone and you hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Stepping in, Michael Conforto. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Michael
sends that one out of play for strike one. One out, nobody on. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Batting third.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Just getting started here in Seattle. And this will be fouled away. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Sent toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Batting second baseman.
Here's Robbie Cano now. In previous duels with DeGrom, hitless in 3 at-bats. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Throw into second, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box now, Kyle Seager trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. And this one gets away. And he is in there. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Swing and a little blooper to center. Number 1 ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Striding in, David Wright. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Number 5, David Wright.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Now a flare out toward right center. Coming in is Haniger. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Hernandez readies another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Hit hard back up the middle, and Cabrera is going to have himself a base hit. The throw to third, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Well, that's a heck of an at bat. He got himself down early.
In now, Jose Reyes. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. First and second here with nobody out. And that's cut on and missed as Reyes falls behind here, 0-2.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Ready with another 0-2. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at first base at Yonder Alonso. When I watch him pick a ball to the dirt, it reminds me when 1, he was a catcher, but 2, his brother-in-law is Manny Machado. Imagine the workouts they have in the offseason.
Number 22 stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. So stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Striding into the box, Mitch Haniger. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Conforto ranging back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting 6.
Here's Yonder Alonso.
Yonder Alonso.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Number 1 into shallow left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 7th, catcher.
Here now is Mike Zunino. They're trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Popped high in the air. Cabrera is there for it. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Digging in, number 1. And he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Center fielder
ready for another chance. Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Here it comes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And Cano will put this one away for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 30.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So a strong inning there for. At the plate, Ben Gamble. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Left fielder, Ben Gamble.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Over for a look here is Cespedes, but he won't have a play. It's a foul ball.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over, starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
Batting 9th. Center
Here's
fielder,
Gerard Dyson.
Gerard Dyson.
Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The batter, number 2.
Striding in once again, Gene Segura. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
The batter, second
so a
baseman.
runner on second with 1 down now. And set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A man on third with 2 down. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate, and a costly decision to try for it there. Digging in for his second at bat, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. And that's off his leg on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
The third baseman, number 5.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me. Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now another 1-2. Curveball stays a little high that time.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. David Wright sent packing for the second out of the inning.
As Drupal Cabrera.
Into the windup and the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. He's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Fouled back. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul. 2 out, nobody on. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That's the 6th ball he's fouled off in a row. You just keep fighting until he gives you something to hit.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and the throw to first ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Mariners 2. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 1 thus
Leading
far.
off the Mariners' 4th inning. Designated hitter.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Nimmo ranging back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Number 15, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
And another foul ball. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right onto the grass. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Mitch Haniger. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the pitch. To 2-2 now.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1-2-3. Stepping into the box, Jose Reyes. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Jose Reyes.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out. 2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The catcher, number 3.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Well, you find yourself down 0-2, and the last swing you take is a bad swing. It doesn't give you a lot of confidence as a hitter, that's for sure.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Ben Gamel is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Gerard Dyson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to. Mariners go down quietly there, but they're on top 2-0.
Leading off for the Mets, shortstop, number 1.
Number 1 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Got him. as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Number 30, Michael.
Riding in once again, Michael Conforto. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Cano ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Hit back up the middle. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop,
Gene Segura standing in. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, second
Here's
baseman.
Robbie Cano now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And that's through for a hit. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
Up next for
2-0
Seattle.
count. You look.
Standing in now, Nelson Cruz, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this
The
one.
left fielder, number 52.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Right.
Into the windup and the pitch. David Wright is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
Wright takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Second baseman.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Asdrubal Cabrera is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Still just 1 run on the ledger for Hernandez to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
And he pops up the bunt attempt, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But the damage is ready once again. Kyle Seager. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
That's a nice spot down below the knees, but that's a low call.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And Wright will put this one away for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Conforto over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman,
digging
10.
in to try it again. Yonder Alonso. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mariners are down in order as they're on. Digging in once again, number 22. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now
stepping in and ready for another shot. Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Here comes the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Now batting, number 1. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Number 9.
So striding in, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam. That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12-6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
The next 0-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste 1, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Ready for another shot now. Michael Conforto in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Nice pitch right there. You got him out in front on an off-speed pitch, and you know what? Right there, you know he's looking fastball. Runner at second. He wants to drive something in. Really anxious. You took his aggressive.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. It's no runs on 2. No errors and 2 men left stranded.
Leading off for the Mariners, catcher Mike Zunino.
And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff, not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a diving try there by Cabrera. A for effort, but it's a base hit.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi.
Here's Gerard Dyson. And he hits it hard to the right side. The tag, and he is out. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for 1 out. Now in the box, Gene Segura. He flew out in his last at-bat. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time. Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit, and that will score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. And the second run will score as well, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here's Robbie Cano now. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.